Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Side A, Side B. We're your hosts, Gurkirat and Ruhan. Ruhan, how are you doing?
Hey man, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are
Doing
you?
good. I'm doing pretty good right
Yeah?
now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Uh
first week of university, right?
yeah,
We're
first week of
back in it.
university. How was it?
Not bad, man. Not bad.
Not bad? Okay, okay.
Getting back into it. Although this week is pretty chill. I've done pretty much like fuck all this week. I did get my schedule changed around a bit though, which is nice. I
I
did
heard, yeah. So
I go through that, but
did you drop one or class or two classes?
I dropped one course and I got a
Okay.
lab moved, so then it's actually much better. So I have Fridays off now.
Oh,
Like
that's
last
great.
semester, which is awesome.
Okay.
And most of my days are pretty clear, like evenings, and then Tuesdays, Thursdays, um, are clear for like a morning, afternoon. So it's
Okay,
nice.
that's good. I mean, I have 2 days off. Monday and Thursday are off for me,
Oh,
which I'm kind of cheesed
nice.
because I really wanted Friday off. I wanted Friday off so bad,
4 day long weekend
so
every
bad,
week, huh?
and I didn't get
Man,
it, and I'm kind of
yeah,
mad. Yeah.
yeah. Can you change your things around at all? Can you change your schedule around at all?
I mean, you can. I don't know. It's kind of full right now, I think.
I mean,
It's
it
gonna.
doesn't hurt to
It's
try.
yeah. It's a bit like I don't mind the schedule at all either. Because
Yeah,
it's like now I don't have 8 a.m. classes anymore, which thank God. Oh my God, I don't have 8 a.m. classes anymore.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I know you had 8 a.m. classes, but you have to go to Mac, which is far.
It's farther. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not so bad. It's not that bad, honestly. Honestly, I don't care. I'm fine with having like morning classes, but like I just want to be done earlier so I can come home again
Yeah.
and
No, I
have
mean,
more of the afternoon, evening to myself.
I don't mind afternoon classes because it's like when you wake up in the morning, you kind of already going, Like now, I think the earliest class I have is 11:40.
Okay, so you have some
Yeah.
time in the morning. Maybe some
hmm
time in the morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I
I don't
can
know.
get a full
Having morning classes. No, keep going.
I can have a full 8 hour sleep now. I think that's the biggest
Yeah,
benefit
that's good.
of it all.
That's
Yeah.
good. For me, it's more like I'm fine with the morning classes. One, because they force me to wake up early, and that forces me to go to sleep a little earlier as well. So
hmm
I don't like dick around and do anything else. Like I tend to try to go to sleep a little earlier on nights that I have an 8:30 afterwards, right? So
Yeah.
I do try to get my sleep in. I do try to get my sleep. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's in a pot there. Um,
I don't know if you know, but when we recorded our last episode on Saturday, the
hmm
day after my house had a flood.
You
Um,
said that's
yeah, so
very unfortunate.
very, very unfortunate. The washroom, one of the pipes burst and it was just through the fucking lights on the bottom floor. Water was just
Mm,
pouring all the way down to oh my God, it was terrible.
it's not what you want to see. Where'd it come from? Did it like from the snow
Yeah,
melting? Was it from the
no,
snow melting?
it was not the snow. It was one of the pipes in the
Oh,
washroom
the
burst.
pipes burst. Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
it just everywhere. It was everywhere. Fucking water.
Yikes.
And we put it like we took like the cooking bowls and whatever, right? And we like gathered the water because like it was leaking from the roof, so we put the cooking
Oh,
bowls in the bottom and we saw
yeah.
the water. It was like rusty, dirty water, right?
Yep.
And it was
Ugh.
everywhere. It was really bad.
Oh man, you hate to hear about it. You hate to hear about it. But you're almost free of this house though, right? You're almost
Yeah,
gone.
I was just packing with my mom, so
Yeah,
um
when are you planning to move out?
I don't know. I think we get the key on the 15th. So
Okay. Okay,
and
so
we can't just leave the house unattended. So someone's probably gonna have to go. I'm begging them. I'm like, yo, I'll go by myself. I will live there by myself if I have to.
yeah, a little bit
Okay,
of
I'll clean the entire house. I'll make my own food, bro. Please, please.
yeah, that's what you want. That's what you want. That's what you want. Is your commute changing at all since you're moving out there?
Yeah, it's gonna be like another bus. No, actually, no, the four. It's just gonna be the four. I
Same.
just have to
Okay.
catch the four. Yeah, it's the same bus. It's just
Okay.
further down. Yeah.
A little longer, yeah. Just a little
Yeah,
longer.
yeah. So I have to
Ah,
leave
that's
the house
okay.
a bit earlier. Yeah,
You'll
it's
make
okay.
it through. You'll make it
hmm
through. Okay. Okay. There was something I wanted to do actually, before I get into anything else. A new segment. Okay, I just wanted to do this because since the
Okay.
first episode, we actually haven't talked about any music stuff recently.
All
Obviously,
right.
we are a music-centric
Yeah.
podcast, so I wanted to talk about. I wanted to do something called like a I don't know, weekly music moment or a
Okay.
weekly rhythm recap. Something I don't know. We'll figure out a name for it later. Do you have
Okay.
stats.fm like on your phone or whatever?
I have Stats FM. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me just
You know,
open that
you
up.
know how on stats you can see like your like top songs of the
Hmm.
week or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah.
Let's talk about it. Let's go through it.
Okay.
Let's see
Yeah.
what
No,
you
no.
you
I'll
know.
fuck with that. Let's do that.
Let's see what
Let's
we've been
do.
listening to, what we're talking about,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure.
So this week, I actually have Stats FM Premium as well. I bought it
Really?
for a year. Yeah,
Okay.
'cause I was like, why not? Ooh, there's something else I also want to talk about that I bought. Uh, I'll talk about it in a second as well. But yeah,
Okay.
first off, Stats FM. So yeah, so this week my top track was Just Dance by Lady Gaga. Uh,
Okay.
I was on I was on a really big like I don't know. I was on a really big dance floor like
Okay.
vibe this week, right? So
Yeah.
I listened to a lot of like Lady Gaga,
Uh-huh.
Usher, like Waka Flocka, a lot of
Hmm.
like classic dance floor songs. And like I actually remember, so when I my laptop was under repair, right? And so when I gave it to
Hmm.
Best Buy to fix, and when they were ready, I went to go pick it up. And like the whole time I went there, I was just blasting dance floor music, and I was driving like very fast, and it was actually it was quite the vibe, and
Okay.
I liked it a lot. I cracked the windows down a bit so motherfuckers around me would hear. It was like it was a really good time. It was really good. I was turning up in that
Okay.
car like
No,
crazy. Oh
that's
wait, I was looking
great.
at the wrong one. I was looking at the wrong one. Number one was actually Yeah by Usher. Number one was
Oh,
actually
okay,
Yeah by
okay,
Usher.
yeah.
Number two was Just Dance. Although both are the same, 20 minutes, 25 streams each. But um I listened to a bunch of that. And then number three was No Idea by Don Toliver. I was listening to actually a lot of Don Toliver again this week.
Okay.
Um I was listening like no his I was listening to Heaven and Hell, that album again,
Hmm.
going through it. It's a good album. It's actually I didn't realize I like that album a lot actually. It's a good one.
You got a
Um
lot of diversity. I'll give you that.
yeah, I mean it's because like no, because mostly like look, my top so on Stats FM, it's based on how many minutes you listen to each song, right?
Yeah.
Not as opposed to how many streams. So like yeah, and Just Dance, I have 20 minutes here, 5 streams each. I guess they're around the same length, right?
Hmm.
My number three song is Pyramids actually, and I know this will coincide with you because you were listening to this song as well this week, but that song is like 9 minutes long, right? That song is
Yeah.
almost like 10 minutes long. That's why, and I only have 2 streams on it because I listened to it twice last night. Like
Yeah. Okay.
I had like my playlist on rotation, and Pyramids is in there, and I listened to it twice, and I have 90 minutes. So that was technically my number three song of the week,
Okay.
and I
So
was
that's
like,
18 minutes though. Like that's like 18 minutes of streaming.
of streaming, exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
So like that took up the number three spot somehow, even though I just listened to it last night. After that, yeah, No Idea, and then DJ Got Us Falling in Love. You know how much I love that song,
Hmm.
by Usher, bro. I love Usher. Okay, as one of like as a dance like as a classic like hyper pop club artist, I love Usher so much. I love his sound. I love that guy. I want to go to a show of his. He's got to do a
Usher
show,
show. I mean, he did have the Super Bowl. He could have gone to that if he had the
bro.
money. The money for it. The money.
I was literally talking about the other day. Like I swear to God, I wish I was there when he was performing the Super Bowl. Because I mean, I watched it live, but I really wish I was there for
Hmm.
that. I was just into it.
Okay.
But also, I wish he performed that song. He didn't perform "DJ Got Us Falling in Love" at the Super Bowl when he did it. He didn't perform that song. He performed "Yeah," and he
Yeah, that's
performed a
one of
bunch
his
of other
more
songs.
popular
But
songs though. So like
yeah, but he
makes
didn't
sense.
perform "DJ Got Us Falling in Love," which is really I didn't expect that. After that, at number six is No Hands by Waka Flocka Flame.
Okay.
Girl, the way you move it, got me. I love that song. I was listening to that a bunch because it was in the dance floor playlist. And then after that, Nights by Frank Ocean, Jungle by Drake, and then Can't Feel My Face by The Weeknd again, and then
Oh, I actually have that in my
Umbrella
top
by
10
Drake.
too. I was looking right now.
Oh, really?
I have
Oh my
Pyramids
gosh.
and that song in my top 10. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, that's my top 10. This week it was
Okay.
like a lot of like a
Yeah, yeah.
sleepy like nighttime
Hmm.
vibe or a dance club vibe, which is actually pretty opposite, but you know, I guess I was in very opposing moods this week.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you?
All right. Oh man. There's like an oddball in one of mine, and you could probably guess what it is. But all right, let's start off the list. Let's start off the list. Okay, so
Yeah.
number one, my most played song of the week was LSD by ASAP Rocky. So I spam this
Mm.
song so much. It's just like such a good
How
song.
many minutes this week? How many minutes this week?
Wait, let me check. How many minutes? 36. Wow. Holy fuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, the song itself is like 5 minutes long, right?
Yeah,
I
it's a
think like
couple.
four to 5 minutes long. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 36. Well, it's more okay. It's more like 35 probably, but 36 minutes long.
Yeah, five, six
And
streams, yeah.
so I when I go on the bus, right, and I'm going to my university, this is a song that I like when I'm coming back. This is a song I spam all the time. I love
Hmm.
this song.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that's number one. And unironically, number two is another ASAP Rocky song. I've been on this guy's music like for a while. Number two is Jukebox Joints off the same
Okay.
album.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
These two songs are like these are like the go-to songs, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So number three is actually kind of surprising is Who What by Travis off
Oh,
Astro.
okay.
Yeah. So Who
Yeah,
What?
okay.
So like a year ago, I didn't like this song, like a little bit ago, but then I learned to like appreciate the more underrated tracks on Astroworld, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Like if you go online and you ask like, oh, what's your favorite track on Astroworld? You'll usually get like Stargazing, Astro Thunder, Skeleton, like that type of stuff, right? And you'll
Mm-hmm.
see
Mm-hmm.
songs like Who What, NC-17, those on the bottom. I love those songs.
Yep. Me
So I
too.
was
Me
just
too.
yeah, I was spamming this fuck out of this song. The Quavo and the Takeoff verse were really good too.
Yes, sir.
So okay, number number four. Oh man. Number four is मैं यहाँ हूँ on the Views Are soundtrack.
Oh my God. You're still on that, bro? You're
Oh
still on
man,
that?
listen, since I just rediscovered this song, it has just not left my rotation.
Yeah, I get it,
It's
man. I
such a
get
good
it.
song, man. It's such a good
I get
song.
it.
If for those people that don't know, this is a Bollywood song. So it's not like a yeah, it's not like an English song. And usually I don't listen to Bollywood stuff. I know Sid does, I don't, but this
Mm.
song is so good.
No,
Uh
it's great. The whole soundtrack for that movie,
is just
so
amazing.
good. So good.
Yeah, I
I
mean we
still
watched it
like
in the theaters, yeah.
we did, yeah, I watched it to
Yeah.
the re-release. I have yet to actually like really like I listened to like the soundtrack like once or twice.
Hmm.
I've yet to really like delve in there and pick out like some of my
Yeah.
favorites, but
Bro, the first
I'm
like
definitely
five
gonna listen to it
songs, the
more.
first five songs is like they're so good.
So good.
It's like
So good.
Bollywood looked at this song and was like, all right, let's just take our best like artists and just put them into this one album.
Yeah.
Let's just do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
after that, it's My Eyes. Okay. I listened to
Mm.
that decent enough. That's always gonna be in the rotation. After that is Untitled O2 of Kendrick Lamar's Untitled Unmastered.
Okay. Okay.
It's one of those more throwaway songs. I'm surprised Wesley's Theory isn't here either. Like that's like my favorite song, so
Yeah.
whatever.
You know,
After
whatever you're
that,
feeling this week.
yeah, yeah. After that is Sundress, and then after that is Ghost in the Machine by SZA. And
Ah, okay,
Big Moon,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So you got there's a little bit of like diversity in there. Then there's like
Mm-hmm.
that oddball. But yeah, overall, I'm happy with this. What I'm not happy with is what my Spotify wrapped last year. Spotify fumbled that shit so bad. I was really mad.
2024 wrapped.
Yeah, no, it was terrible. It was
Uh
like, yeah,
mine mine was literally just my 2023 wrapped, but like rearranged a bit.
yeah. That's basically what
That's
it was. That's basically what
yeah.
it was,
But
dude.
honestly, I I think that was like a lot of my music listening in 2024. A lot it was 20 it was a lot of 2023
I
music
mean,
still.
okay, look, in the past like 6 months, past like before Wrapped came out, like the past 6, 7 months before that, I was listening
Mm.
to ASAP Rocky a lot, like a lot. Okay.
Yeah,
And he didn't even crack the top like two. It's
interesting.
Yeah, Travis was my number one. Kendrick was number
Interesting.
two.
I mean,
Travis was
what
number.
is your what is on stats though? Like, what is stats saying about your top artist? Like, is Rocky up there for like
Yeah,
the last
so
like year per se?
yeah. Well, now he's up there. He's number one now.
Hmm.
It just
Okay.
it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, how could Spotify fumble this bad, bro? It's
Interesting. And
so
ooh, so wait.
annoying.
So what? It's your qualm is that Rocky wasn't placed as high as he should have
Yeah.
been?
And there was no Rocky song in like the top five, which is another thing. It's
Interesting.
like it was all Travis Scott, and then there was SZA, and then there was a Kendrick song,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I forgot which one was my most streamed Kendrick. I think it was Euphoria last year. Uh,
Really
yeah.
interesting. I was listening to that song quite a few times, but not nearly enough to get it in like any of my tops, I
I'm not
don't
gonna
think.
lie, bro. Let's actually talk about that. The beef. What do you think is the best song out of the beef, of the Drake and Kendrick beef?
The best song off the beef, not like us, probably.
Really?
I mean, the best song, like actually
Mhm.
as a song,
Yeah.
like something I can really like bump, like some like, not like us was made for that. It was meant to be like,
Yeah.
like a bump in the car, bump like on the
I
on a
mean, yeah. We
commute,
we. I remember
club hit,
during prom. You weren't there, but during prom, they played that song, and it was just everybody
crazy.
knew the fucking lyrics, bro. It was
Yeah, that's
insane.
how it be, bro. That's how it
Yeah.
be. I think it hit 1 billion on Spotify as
Yeah, I
well.
did
I think
recently. Yeah.
I think it just hit 1 billion on Spotify.
Hmm.
But after that, I got Euphoria for sure.
Yeah.
Euphoria,
Like
because
for me,
Euphoria
Euphoria is
was
number
like
one.
Euphoria sounded good. It had better disses, obviously. Euphoria
Yeah,
had better disses than like not like us had, but it sounded good too. It sounded really good. Like,
dude,
but
the energy of Euphoria, I think,
yeah,
was what took it. And the other thing is like, bro, I was in history class when that song dropped.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
And I was looking and I was just like, I think I was doing my work or whatever, and we had a supply that day as well. And I look across the room and it's Michael, and he's like talking to me, but he's like not speaking, so he's like wording it, right?
yeah, yeah,
He's like moving his mouth. And I look on my phone, and the first post I see is like Kendrick dropped the diss track, right? So I was
yeah.
in class listening to it, and Siddharth and Jordan were sitting right beside me,
Mm.
and I think they asked me what was going on, and when they asked me the you know the bar where he's like um the sexy red bar where he's like when you stand by two bitches I believe you see it's like something like that,
When
right?
I
The
see
sexy
you
red,
stand by when I see you stand by
you stand
sexy
by
red, I
sexy
believe
red,
you see two bad
two
bitches.
bad bitches, yeah.
Yeah.
And I started laughing, and they had no
Yeah.
idea what was going on. They had no idea what was going on.
Bro. When
Yeah,
I heard the YW Melly Bar, I was also
yeah,
in class. I was in class when I was listening to that song. When
yeah,
I heard that, I lost my mind. I was like, holy shit. That's a bar. That's a bar, bro. That stuff it was so crazy. It was so
yeah.
crazy.
Euphoria is it's
Bro,
still my favorite
you better
song.
walk around like Daft Punk. Oh my God, bro.
Bro, Crody. The
Uh,
last bar was the last like verse was really good too.
It was really, really good. Yeah,
Yeah,
after
it
that
was,
third B switch, oof, very
yeah,
good. Man, the beef was such an interesting time, wasn't it? It was so. I mean,
yeah.
the craziest. I think really the craziest thing was Kendrick Lamar showing up on a Metro Boomin album. Like just really like that.
Yeah, no, I didn't
That
expect that at all,
shocked the world. He came back on
dude.
a Metro Boomin
Yeah,
album and like
it's
he came
like
back with a vengeance as well.
I would never expect Metro and Kendrick to collab. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like
No, no,
their
I don't
styles
think
are
so either.
too like different. I think Baby Keem and Metro could collab probably. I think that could
Yeah,
probably work because of like Baby Keem's more trap eccentric sound. But like I
yeah.
wouldn't expect Kendrick and Metro to
I
do
mean,
some shit like that.
I could definitely hear Metro making a beat for Kendrick and like it
No,
sounding good.
yeah, Metro, but it's like if you look at Metro's like discography of music, right?
Yeah.
It's more suitable to artists like Travis, like Thug, like Future. So you wouldn't expect it
Yeah,
on
that
Kendrick,
real
right?
trap sound. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand like he can make it for other artists. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like look at the one of my favorite producers, The Alchemist.
Yeah.
The Alchemist is really good at that, where he works with like a bunch of different guys, right? But
Mm-hmm.
the music is different though. Like his songs with Drake is different than his songs with Kendrick is different with his songs with J. Cole,
Right. Yep.
right? And that's different with his songs with Travis. So it's like it's yeah. Yeah,
I
I
mean,
feel like
I guess in those cases, like someone like Alchemist will build the beat around the artist,
the
right?
artist,
Around
yeah.
the verse, like fitting the vibe of whatever their natural sound is, however they want to
Hmm.
attack the verse and the song. Metro, I know he tends to make a lot of beats maybe first, and then artists will hop on that.
Yeah.
But I know Metro for sure. We've all heard about it. He does build beats around artist
I mean,
verses
he
as
did it
well.
with if you look at the Spider-Verse
Yeah. Yeah.
album, that actually had like a bunch of unique features.
Mm-hmm.
If you look
Mm-hmm.
at it, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, there was not Nas was on that album, Lil Wayne was on that
Yeah.
album.
Jid was on
Who
that
else?
album.
Jid was on that album too. Yeah, was he on two songs or one song? No, he's
Jid
on
was
one
on
song.
one song. He was
Yeah,
on one
one
song
song.
with Offset.
Um, which by the way, Jitro, the Jid and Metro album.
Yo, I don't believe it. I don't think it exists, bro. I can't lie. I think it's
Oh my
gone.
God.
I think,
Dude, a few months ago you were like, dude, it's gonna drop. Trust me, it's gonna drop. What
bro.
happened?
When did they tease? I don't know. I don't even remember. Did they tease it in 2023 or 2022? I don't even remember anymore.
2023, I believe. And then
I
2024 came, yeah, and he's like, "Oh, I'm working on the future project." So, I don't
oh,
know, man.
bro. I keep forgetting it's 2025. It's literally I keep thinking
Yeah.
it's 2024. Holy shit.
Oh
Oh
man.
my God. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
time moves so fucking fast, man.
in it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
For
music
24.
keeps coming out
Yeah.
and we keep moving on.
No, I don't think we're gonna get forget 2024 in it for music, like
Oh
in
hell
a
no.
little bit. Yeah.
2024 was one of the like best years for hip hop probably in the whole 2000s, I think.
Yeah. No, so far for sure.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure. Um I also want to, well, when did Heroes and Villains come out? I think 23, right?
2023, I believe. Yeah, or no, 22, I think. I think it was
Was
2022.
was Heroes and Villains 22? Wait, really? That was 2 years ago?
Um, let me just check.
It doesn't feel
Yeah,
like that
22
much.
December. Oh no, it's December on 2022. So it was like basically
Ooh.
2023.
Basically 2020. Yeah, okay. That is something else, man. Oh my God.
A lot of
Uh,
different, I mean, if you look at I was looking at this post the other day. It's like albums that are turning 10 years this year in 2025.
mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
there's so many, like, okay, my top three artists, as you know, right? In no order are Kendrick, Travis, and ASAP Rocky, right?
Yeah.
And my three favorite album, like my favorite albums from all three of them dropped in the same year in 2015.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So To Pimp a Butterfly, Rodeo, and A Long Last ASAP.
Yeah.
And that's not even mention like other great music like Future was on this great run. Drake dropped like If You're Reading This Too Late.
Mm.
There's like a bunch of other great music. Yeah.
No, a lot
2015 was
of
really good. Yeah.
2015 was a very good year for
It
rap.
was a great
Very
year
good.
for rap. Yeah.
The run between like 20, like I want to say 13 and then to like 20, like 19
Hmm.
was awesome because that was
Yeah,
like
it was
that whole,
great.
like that was like the real like emergence of the trap era.
Yeah.
SoundCloud era happened as well later into that time, but that kind of bled into like the late
Hmm.
2010s, 20 early 2020s. Um, but like our favorite artists really like came out then and
Yeah,
defined the sound of
that
like our generation.
that's why 2010s is my favorite like decade for
Yeah.
me. The
Yeah.
90s
Yeah.
is cool. Like the 90s is cool. You know, you had like Nas, Tupac, and all those guys. But I feel like
Yeah.
2010s kind of pushed that like experimental sort of sound.
Definitely. I think 2010s really changed a lot of what hip hop was.
Hmm.
Um and like way more than because you can say the same thing for like 2000s, like the
Yeah.
early like 2000 sound
Yeah, because
with
2000 you had
people
Kanye,
like
right?
Kanye,
Yeah.
exactly. People like Kanye and like Jay and them. But I think like from the 2010s, all these new artists came out, and then with like a lot of new technology being involved,
Hmm.
especially in
Hmm.
music making, I think that really uh like exponentially changed and like the whole hip hop, rap, and like not even just like the hip hop rap scene, but
Yeah,
like
man.
other like
Music, yeah.
other like music as a whole really exploded and like expanded into like so many different paths because now there's like you can classify music in so many different ways now, right?
Yeah.
And like there's like, oh, there's like alt hip hop, there's like
Experimental, abstract.
experimental, exactly.
Yeah, there's so much.
And I don't know. I feel like I hope it keeps growing like this. I do hope it keeps
Hmm.
growing like this. I don't know if there's like a wall we'll reach soon again, and then hope maybe like once we climb that wall in like a couple years, there'll be a big boom again, like we had in like the
Well, yeah, I
2010s, you
mean,
know?
the main like the
Yeah.
Atlanta rap is kind of what like really emerged. I mean, we had Outkast obviously, but like trap kind of started with Atlanta rap,
Yep. Yep.
from Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it
Mm-hmm.
kind of
Mm-hmm.
emerged from there. And Killer Mike said this in an interview, like he said Atlanta is kind of like a phoenix, right? It
Mm.
comes out and it like it just how do I say this? It dominates everything and then it dies out. And then it comes out again and it dominates everything and dies out like every
Mm.
few years, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So the more the bar keeps rising, like for how what like boundaries for music are, the more
Yep.
new artists are gonna like try to experiment and see, you know,
Yeah.
what they could do,
Yep.
what they could
For
do with
sure.
it. Yeah.
For sure. For sure. For sure. That's why Atlanta is my favorite
Yeah.
city of hip hop or city of yeah, hip hop. Um East Coast, West Coast, all that cool and all, but I love ATL music till the day I
ATL,
die,
yeah.
bro. You know how it is for me, bro.
I mean, it's crazy because like you have artists that like Jid and Future
Mhm.
who are like essentially from the same place, Atlanta,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
But it's crazy to me to think that like such a lyrical master that is Outkast, and I'm talking about Andre and Big Boy, right?
Yep. Yep.
And from these guys kind of came this like mumble rap. It like became mumble rap basically, right?
Mhm.
To a certain extent, right?
Yep.
Because you have artists like Cardi and I think Lil Baby, is he
Lil
from Atlanta?
Baby,
Is he?
he is from Atlanta. Yep.
Yeah,
Lil Baby's
okay.
from
So
ATL. Yep.
yeah, so it kind of became mumble rap, but like there's still artists that like Jid that are like keeping the lyrical aspect of it alive as well, you
Yeah.
know?
Here's what I think happened. I think like obviously, so back in the day, there's a huge focus on like the lyrical, musical
Hmm.
aspect of it
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
But I really don't think the beats back then were very complex. They were very like, honestly, like
They're very
pretty
boom bap,
basic
very,
beat.
very,
Yeah,
yeah,
very
yeah.
boom bap, very basic beats. Hard hitting, but like club hits. You know what I mean? And then you could
Hmm.
rap over those, like the Outkast, the Pox, and Nas's, right? J's. And then we came to this new area with this new sound, the whole like electro sound
Yeah,
boom
yeah.
and everything. And then like the 2010s and like the whole mumble rap thing I came out when people really started focusing on the beats more. Because we got all sorts of crazy beats, right? With new producers like
Mhm.
Baniacs or well, he's super new, but like newer producers,
I mean,
anyone from the
Pharrell,
SoundCloud area.
even Pharrell,
Yeah, even
like
Pharrell,
for
even
Pharrell
Pharrell.
to a certain extent. Like I know he was producing back in like the 2000s.
But even Pharrell though, because I think his older beats were reminiscent of like those,
Yeah.
more calm stuff. But
Hmm.
as his career went on and as he came more into this time, his beats have become much more akin to what we know
Yeah.
to be like part of the
Yeah.
mumble
Yeah.
rap
Hmm.
SoundCloud
Hmm.
scene, right? And I say this because, artists like Cardi, Yeet, if we go back a little bit, even like Juice World, artists like who comes off the top of my head?
XXX.
Yeah, XXX
Yeah.
Tentacion. Um, a lot of these artists weren't really focused on like, or they were. I wouldn't say they were too lyrical. I really don't think
Hmm.
any of these artists are too
Yeah.
lyrical, but their sound is what makes them so addicting, right? And that
Hmm.
sound is them. First of all, the beats they make are so freaking like they're crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I was listening to that the one Gunna beat, like the Chinese style, like the
Oh
Gunna
yeah,
beat.
Wheezy, Wheezy.
Exactly, bro. Wheezy out here. Okay, first of all, Wheezy's beats are kind of
Where is he
nuts.
out here?
Okay, he makes some nuts beats. He actually has some crazy, crazy beats. But I
Yo,
was
he
listening to
produced
that
my
beat and I
eyes.
was
Did you know
like,
that? He
"What
produced my eyes. The
was
second
he?
half of
Did he
my
produce?
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot
Yeah.
of sense. That makes a ton of sense. But like, just think about it. No one. I really don't think anyone would have thought about putting like a Chinese classic, using it on a hip hop beat back in like early two
Yo,
thousands, like
it was
nineties, right?
so fire, bro.
It was so fire.
Oh.
And like this whole thing about, mumble rap, I think is really because people became really focused on the sound, right?
Yeah,
Really focused on the
no, for
sound
sure.
and then kind of like, really showcasing the beat. And these producers, they've become very elaborate, right? Um, But now, what I think is happening again, we're reeling back that, right? I think there's less and less more because the mumble rap era is definitely dying out. We can see it happening,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for
People
sure.
don't care for that anymore. People want lyrics back, right? That's why newer artists like, well, the ones who are more popular now, Denzel, Jid, right? Newer artists
Dochi.
who really bring lyrics. That's why artists like Lil Baby, Da
Hmm.
Baby, obviously, well, Juice WRLD, he's still like, big. XXX, they're all big, but that's for their classic stuff. People who still enjoy that sound.
Hmm.
But really emerging artists are the ones who are really bringing back those, well, bringing back bars, right? Right?
Hmm.
Artists that you can
Yeah,
actually like kind of hear what they're saying, right?
yeah,
Um, and that's not the same with Future. I think Future was one of like the kings of like mumble rap trap sound, right? And his beats
yeah.
were very like elaborate, and his sound is very like muffled, like, you
Yeah, he
know?
used to sound like he used to sound like Andre. I don't know if you listen. Like he's been doing it for a while actually. Future's been doing it for like a long time. People
I
don't
know
realize.
Future's been there
Yeah.
for a long time. Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
he started off sounding like Andre
Mm-hmm.
3000.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
pretty sure he's actually cousins with I think one of the guys with fuck. He's cousins with somebody. I forgot. I can't remember. The
From
Dungeon family, I think.
From the Dungeon family. Okay,
Dungeon
okay, I
family.
see.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Hmm.
But you can see like Future's evolution over time as well, where that changed, right? And like where
Yeah.
again the focus really came into that beat sound. But anyway, to say all this, anyway, to summarize, basically I'm saying that lyrical era is coming back. That mumble rap
Hmm.
sound is dying. People want bars again. But and like I think the elaborate beats like are gonna like chill out a bit,
Yeah.
right? I think all those like really crazy like meow meow beats are gonna like calm down. And I think people are really gonna start showcasing, especially in 2024, people were rapping, bro.
Yeah,
In
yeah, yeah. For
2024,
sure.
people were rapping, right? There was a huge focus again on really spinning bars and really showing who was the best over. Because you know what, like the whole thing people were doing is like they were remixing like the most popular songs, right?
Hmm.
They were remixing like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
They were remixing not like us. They were remixing push-ups, right? They're remixing these beats and they're spitting their own bars over it. And like this is the era of people really like coming back out with that. Who's actually the best rapper, right?
Hmm.
Who's actually a better rapper? Who's got like a better who's got bars, man? People this
Yeah,
bars
yeah.
coming back and I'm so happy about it. I love it.
I
I
mean,
love it.
that's that. If we take it back like to like 2014 or whatever, if you look at
Mm.
Travis Scott, right? Like the way Travis Scott started out,
Mm-hmm.
he he. I mean, like days before rodeo, he was rapping. Like he was rapping his ass off.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
did it
Mm-hmm.
mean anything? Like did his lyrics really like allure to anything? Not really. But he
Mm-hmm.
kind of had that like flow and that energy, and plus he
And he had
produces like
punchlines. He had
yeah,
punchlines and stuff like that. Yeah.
that's the other thing is that he produces his own music. A lot of
Mm.
what like the problem with Cardi and the problem with like all these other artists is like they get carried by their beats a
Mm-hmm.
lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing with Travis is that he makes his own beats, and I think he knows how to like kind of ride with it. He knows when he wants to rap, when he wants to do melodic, when he wants to rage, whatever, right?
Yep.
And I think that has kind of led him to be so successful, even now, right?
Mm-hmm.
With other artists that like are dying out, Travis is still going pretty strong. He
Oh,
released
very strong.
an album,
Very
yeah, he
strong.
released an album like Utopia. He released it like a year and a half ago,
Mm-hmm.
and like people are still wanting new music from him,
Yep.
right? Obviously,
Yep.
Fiend is kind of like a meme now, right? But
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking like if you go back to like Rodeo or whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
the album,
Yep.
and if you look at that, I there's never been an album with like that same sound that
Rodeo.
I've come across. Yeah.
No, yeah, no. I mean, I'd say there are definitely like albums that like are in that genre, right?
Hmm.
You could maybe try to find that same sound, but nothing that really did what Travis did, where it was just like it was so clear, right? It was
Yeah.
so clear, it was so good.
Like, bro.
Even like the features on that album were so
Yeah, yeah.
good. Like,
I was about to say, like, who puts Young Thug and Justin Bieber on the same song?
oh no,
Like,
and it's a smash hit, and it's
yeah.
so good. It's so good.
But then you look at songs like 90210. That song has still never been replicated. A
Yeah,
song like that's a trap song too. That's a
yeah,
trap
yeah,
song, and it still has never been replicated.
yeah,
It's insane. Yeah.
for sure. it's amazing what like I mean those are the standout artists of that time,
Yeah,
right? Those are the artists
exactly.
that are like, really
That
gonna
that
actually come
stick.
out of that
Yeah,
time. They'll stick and they're moving forward uh with how the game is moving forward, with
yeah,
what people want now. I would love to hear Travis spit some more bars. I would love to hear Travis,
yeah. I
bring
mean, he was rapping on Utopia, to be fair, right?
he
Like
was. Oh,
he was
he
rapping it
was.
decent enough, but
hmm
um,
My
I
eyes showcased that
yeah,
perfectly.
yeah.
My eyes showcased that perfectly. That Travis still has bars.
Hmm.
Now he did it in a way that a lot of people couldn't tell, right? People couldn't tell he had bars, but
Yeah,
for people who care, I mean, yeah,
yeah.
he was spitting.
I think
Um,
Utopia still has like some like a few weak links for me. Like
me too.
I think Parasail, K-pop are like I usually don't even listen to those songs for real.
No, me neither.
Um
I'll be honest, I only listened to like maybe 6 songs off Utopia still.
yeah,
That's
I
it.
mean six is still pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like if for me, if there are like at least like three songs I listen to from that album, like a good amount, right?
hmm
Then I'll like that album for sure,
Yeah.
right?
hmm
Like with Rodeo, if you look at Rodeo, dude, I think I have almost every single song saved off of Rodeo except like maybe like three or four.
Yeah. No, me too. Me too.
Yeah, Rodeo is just oh my god, dude, that
Very
fucking that
good.
album
Very
is
good. The same with
insane. Yeah,
Astroworld. I have
yeah. I think I
so
have
much
more
of
of
Astroworld on
Astroworld. Yeah,
rotation.
I think I
I
have
have
more of
so much of
Astroworld.
Astroworld on
Yeah,
rotation.
yeah.
That's how it is, man. I'm excited though for whatever like the new sound is. I'm excited for where
Hmm.
hip hop is going, and I think 2024 was a really good year for that, and 2025 is gonna mark
Let's
the
hope
start of
so.
something new.
Uh,
Right?
I mean, I was seeing you know how on SoundCloud you can like put comments on
Yep.
like music, right? I was
hmm
seeing like All Red by Cardi, right? And people were playing putting comments. They were spamming the N word.
Hashtag I am liar.
No, they were like go drop you fucking and then it said N word with a hard R. It was
Oh Lord.
oh my God. Yo, people are brutal, bro.
No, people they're fiending for Cardi
Yeah.
music. Bro, for like the last low key for the last 2 weeks, so much of my feed has been Cardi slander. Like this guy's a liar, this guy's never dropping. I am
Yeah.
like hashtag I am
I am
liar,
liar. Yeah.
hashtag like the funniest things, bro. It's actually people are so mad that this guy isn't dropping.
Uh,
Like I haven't seen this much like hate for someone not dropping in
I think
for
we should
anybody, bro.
I think we
Like
should give the same treatment to ASAP Rocky. I think you should get the exact same treatment. Listen, this guy,
all the Rocky hate I see comes from you. Okay, all I like whatever I see Rocky hate. Maybe it's because I'm not on the Rocky side of Instagram,
yeah.
but like all
No,
the
but
Rocky
here's
hate
the
I see
thing.
comes from
Here's
you.
the thing. People love this guy's old music, right? Like all
Yeah,
of his previous stuff, right?
yeah,
Because it's aging really well. But he hasn't dropped anything, bro. It's
mm,
nothing. He's dropped nothing. He's
yeah,
dropped nothing. I mean, I
yeah,
understand that, like, 2024, it was big on like the beef and stuff, right? But there were artists
hmm
that like they didn't care about what the fuck was going. Like Denzel dropped a really good album, and there was the entire like beef was going on,
yeah, yep,
right? Like
exactly.
if it's good music, it's good music, bro. And,
Yeah,
this guy giving excuses like, oh, there's a sample clearances. He delayed the album from August 30th, and it still hasn't released yet.
I mean, look, he'll come out of his shell soon enough. He'll come out of his shell soon enough,
This guy
and I'm
just
sure it's the same
fucking
with Jid. Bro, Jid said he sent his album into his label like in the beginning of 2023. I mean 2024, and we still haven't gotten shit. So
okay. Well, here's the thing. Like Jid, the last time Jid dropped was 2022, I think, right?
yeah, it's 2022.
Okay, so I mean, 3 years is bad, but it's not that bad,
No, he's
if
been
you know what I
dropping
mean.
music since then, so it's fine. Like
Yeah.
we've been
So
going
like, I
by.
mean, look at Frank Ocean fans. They've been just
Look,
dying.
people have to know Frank Ocean is retired. They
Yeah,
have to
like,
know he's
bro.
retired.
No,
He's
but
not
listen,
dropping more music anytime soon. It's
listen.
just
The
what it is.
last
He's
time
done.
this guy dropped an album was in 2016, bro.
Yeah,
2016. It's
yeah. It's been what
2025. It's
in like
2025.
8 years. It's
It's
been
been
8 years.
9 years. Nine, eight,
Uh,
eight, 9 years. So
yeah. I mean, look, again, he's retired. And
yeah.
I'll say this, I didn't get the Frank Ocean hype for a long time. I did
Yeah, me
not get it.
neither.
I thought he was overhyped. I never really
Yeah, and
got
then
into
I
his
listened to
music.
Pyramids. Yeah, I listened to
Really? That
Pyramids,
was
and
the
I was
song that
like,
did it for you?
dude, it's so good because it like okay, my take on that song is like it starts off as like this pop song, right? Because if the
Hmm.
first half of it is kind of like that, it kind of has like a
Yep.
similar pattern to that of a pop song,
Hmm.
and then the beat switch happens, and then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
so good. It's
It's so
nine
good.
minutes of just pure perfection.
I know, I know. For me, I I haven't I've listened to Channel Orange a couple times. I liked it, but I still haven't like really felt it like that. I don't
Mhm.
know. I Blonde I like way more. I do like Blonde a
Yeah,
lot. Um
I like
songs like
Blonde more too. Yeah,
Nights is
Nights.
creeping into like one of my top 10 songs,
Yeah,
bro. It's
Nights is
such a
amazing,
good
bro.
song.
That
Like
first beat is so good. Like people talk about the second half all the time, and I understand like the second half is really good, but that first beat is amazing. That
I
first beat is
know.
amazing.
I don't know, bro. That song just like it resonates. Bro, I literally like out loud, I'll be listening to the song, and then randomly out loud, I'll just be like, "Shut the fuck up! I don't want
I
your
don't want your
conversation."
conversation.
And then people be like,
Yeah.
"What? I didn't say anything," and I'm like, "Hey, man, don't worry about it." But it's like,
Yo, I
I
love
don't
how
know.
we thought about the same part of the song. I was thinking about that exact same part too.
I know,
I
right? It's
was-
just it's an iconic part of the song, and I feel it so much, and I resonate with it, and it's
yeah.
one of my favorite songs. And I'm listening to a lot more Frank Ocean now, and I get it now. I do. I get it.
Yeah.
I get the
Okay,
hype.
but
I
no,
get the
but here's
hype.
the thing. When you're saying listen to a lot more Frank Ocean, there's not much more to listen to. It's
I
just Blonde
know.
and Channel
I
Orange.
know. I know. I know.
There's a mixtape that he does have Ultra Nostalgia, I think. Is that what it's called? Nostalgia Ultra? I don't forgot.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Something like that.
Yeah. But
Hey,
I
man.
think he does have a feature on he has a feature on Testing on ASAP Rocky's album. Yeah, I think he has like two features on that album. And
Mm-hmm.
then he also has a feature on Astroworld. Um he was on Carousel, the second song off that album.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I actually like his verse on that a lot. But Purity, for those that know, those that know that song,
Frank Ocean wasn't on Chromacopia, was he? I don't think he
no,
was.
no, no, no
I really
chance.
thought he would be. I really
No
thought he would be.
shot. No shot. This guy, he's dead. Now he's
Yeah.
dead. Yeah. But I think the last time he was like actually like active was in 2018, I believe.
I
Because he was
think,
doing
yeah, I
features. He
think
was
so.
doing features back then.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so as well. Maybe he needs some quick money. Got some features up and dipped again.
I mean,
Who
that's what he
knows?
did during Coachella. People were hyped as fuck for that. People were
Yeah.
really hyped for like, oh my God, we get to see Frank Ocean after so long.
Yeah.
And then it was so like I just can't even imagine for Frank Ocean because I didn't like Frank Ocean back then, right?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But I can't imagine what it was like for Frank Ocean. That was like probably their 9/11. I'm not gonna lie, Coachella.
Oh man. Yeah, that was not a
I mean,
fun time for
you
them,
know
I'm
what
sure.
happened, right? Like he his performance was like super
It
disappointing.
was, yeah, it was pretty bad. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh well, it
I mean,
happens.
he didn't even sing, bro. Every clip I saw of this him at Coachella was literally just him dancing. I
Yeah.
don't think,
A lot of artists I'm seeing like now, like a lot of their concerts are just them like holding the mic to the
yeah.
audience and then just
Mhm.
jumping up and down. Like, bro, rap or sing, do something. Like, what are we here
Yeah,
for?
I mean,
Oh my
that's why
gosh.
when artists do like more than they're supposed to, like, because okay, realistically speaking, artists don't have to create like set pieces and set designs and you know, like an artist could low-key just pull up in a tank top and some pants, right?
Which a lot of them do. A
Yeah,
lot of
so
them do.
but that's why you got to appreciate artists that like, go that extra step
Yeah.
and they make set designs, they like wear the costume. Some of them have backup dancers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
For them. They bring in guest features, right? Like that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So you gotta, I think that should be the new like bar,
I think
you
so
know?
too. I
Yeah,
think so too.
because it's like you're paying hundreds of $200 to see an
Mm-hmm.
artist just fucking do nothing. I mean, you get to
Exactly.
see them. That's great. You get to
Yeah.
see them. But
That's
like,
why I really enjoyed the Lil Tecca concert I went to
mhm,
because he was hype. He was hype.
yeah,
He
yeah,
sang his songs. You could hear him, and like it was really cool.
hmm
Um, that was super duper fun. It was one of my like first real like like concert experiences,
experiences, yeah.
and I'm really happy about that. And it was
hmm
a really fun time. I cannot wait for my second one, which will hopefully be Jid whenever he drops.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro, when I get that email, first of all, I'm gonna be loving the album when he drops it. And when I get the
Yeah.
Spotify fans first email, I'm gonna oh so fast. I'm buying VIP tickets so fast. Not even a question about it. Like I'm gonna meet this guy. I'm gonna meet him. Okay, I'm gonna get
Yeah.
to sign my vinyl and then my booty cheeks. Okay,
Oh
like I'm
my
gonna,
God.
bro. I gotta meet him, man. I gotta meet him. I gotta meet him.
That's insane.
But
Oh
yeah.
man.
Well, we
Well,
went on a whole music rant. I didn't expect
yeah,
this.
we went for a while. I guess this was kind of
I didn't
like a
expect
music
the
part. Yeah.
weekly rhythm recap to become a whole rhythm rant. But it's your episode today. What you got for us?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have anything. I was just packing
I
stuff with
I fully
my
told I
mom.
told you like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I think we were just gonna like kind of go with the flow.
Yeah,
Um,
okay. Okay.
Also because I was trying to buy textbooks, my textbooks
Yeah, fair enough.
for
Fair enough.
school,
Yeah, fair enough.
and yeah, that's cool though.
What did I want to talk about besides the
Oh yeah, wait.
music recap thing?
Did you find a did you find a job yet? Like you're searching for a job?
No, I applied to a couple places and I really thought this one place would get back to me, but they haven't got back to me. But apparently their manager's on vacation, so hopefully when they come back, I'll get some word from them
Yeah.
about
Was
getting
it
a
wait,
job.
are you reapplying to Under Armour?
No, I refuse to
No.
work there again. I don't want to work there again.
Why?
Uh, it's terrible management. But no, I applied to like Old Navy and stuff.
Okay.
Hopefully
Okay.
they're supposed to reply, so
I mean,
we shall see.
I applied to Starbucks. I applied like six locations in Starbucks. And I
Really?
applied, you know, also he sent like the links for
What
all
do you,
the
what
government
what do you
jobs.
know about making coffee, bro?
I don't know shit. I know how to make tea. I know how to make tea,
Okay then. Okay then. You'll make some chai lattes
chai
for
latte
everyone.
for sure. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna be useful
Oh.
for. Fuck me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Ooh, okay. Something else though. Okay. I recently I didn't mean to do this, but okay. So me and my friends have really gotten into playing GeoGuessr lately,
Okay.
right? And like in December, my friend bought GeoGuessr Pro for 1 month because to play as a group, one
Yeah.
person needs GeoGuessr Pro. So then it was like $4 for like a month, so he bought it and we played a bunch together. Like we'd spend nights staying up to like 2 a.m. playing GeoGuessr.
Oh my
Like
God.
six, seven of us. It was so much fun. It's so much fun, right? And then, he ran out and then this month I was like, okay, like who wants to play GeoGuessr again? I'll run it. Like I'll get it for a month.
Yeah.
I accidentally bought it for a year.
Oh
Um
shit.
it was like $50. And I was debating like emailing them like, okay, get my refund, buy for a month again.
Hmm.
But then I was like, eh, whatever. A year of
Yeah.
GeoGuessr Pro, it'll be really fun.
I
And
mean,
like
you when
literally
did you buy it though? This year?
I I bought it, yeah, I bought it like last week.
Oh, okay. So then, yeah, it'll be like for a full year.
Yeah, it'll be like for the entire 2025. And
Yeah,
then
2025. Yeah.
what ended up happening was so literally last night I stayed up till like 2 a.m. with my friends playing GeoGuessr for like a full we had like a full 4 hour run of GeoGuessr. Like I'm lucky, bro. I'm getting better. Like I'm getting pretty good at this shit.
Okay. Okay.
Like I'm a decent geo. I'm better, I think, than like the average GeoGuessr player, which is
Okay, that's
nice.
good. I mean,
And
I can compare this to kind of like Pokemon Showdown.
yeah,
I'd be playing that game, right? It's like a cycle, right? I play that game and I get like really high, like 1600, 1500 rating. And then I
hmm
go on like this historical like downfall where I get dropped like 200 and I just never play the game again. And then I pick it up again and it's, oh God, it's such a bad.
yeah.
Is there like a trophy system in GeoGuessr?
In GeoGuessr, I know there's like a competitive like ranking system. I know there
Yeah.
is. I'm pretty sure. Um,
Oh God, there's sweats on GeoGuessr. I mean, obviously
oh,
there's sweats.
bro, obviously there is. There's
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many GeoGuessr sweats.
You know what's that guy's name on Instagram? Fuck.
Rainbolt.
Yeah, Rainbow, bro. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
he's crazy. He's nuts, bro. He's who I want to be. He is who I want to be. But yeah, like that's what I'm planning to like. I really want to make something out of this hobby now. I'm planning to like, really get into like GeoGuessr YouTube and like learn a
Hmm.
lot more about just the world in general. And it's really fun, like just like
Mm.
knowing about the world. Like
Yeah.
last night I was dropped we were dropped in like Mongolia. I didn't realize how shit Mongolia is.
Oh God. Okay.
Bro, it's such a barren country. It's so like there's nothing there. Bro, we were dropped like the middle of this like it's like a village, this very spread out village in like the desert. I'm like, and that's literally the whole country. And I'm like, wow, this is such a dead like place. So like I would hate to live here. And oh my God, GeoGuessr has made me realize I would hate to live in so many
Many
places.
places. Yeah.
I would also hate to visit. So I would never visit a lot of these places that I'd get dropped in GeoGuessr.
Oh man.
And it's like it's some bullshit. It is some bullshit. But
No,
like,
I mean, like when I do art, right? Like I when I create art or paint or
yeah.
whatever, I
Mhm.
usually just go on like Google Maps or whatever and just look at like random places.
Yeah, for
And it
inspiration,
helps for referencing, yeah. For
for
referencing,
referencing,
for
yeah.
inspiration, yeah.
Very
So,
cool.
I mean, okay, what's one place you would love to visit?
Okay. I'll say this again. So last night we got dropped in like this Chinese art museum
Hmm.
in the middle of Shanghai. It was so beautiful. It was
Okay.
beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous. Like this was one of the nicest. So essentially, you know how like some those people like they walk around with like the GoPro sticks, and
Yeah.
then they do like the Google like map stuff, right? So you
Hmm.
can go like inside buildings and stuff. So this was one of those moments, and we were literally just doing a museum tour while we were playing GeoGuessr, and we were like, "Wow, this is amazing," right? And actually, Shanghai looks really nice to visit.
Really? Okay,
I
okay.
actually really want to visit Shanghai now because there's this one really cool thing. If anyone actually bothers to do this, but if you go on the map, right, you go to Shanghai at the bottom right, like by the coast, there's like this giant circle like lake thing. It looks crazy. It looks like it's man-made, I believe. And there's like a hotel like in the middle of the lake, and it
What?
looks nuts. And I was like, well, damn.
Dude,
Like,
that's like, you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of uh oh my God. You know Kung Fu Panda 1?
yes.
You know the prison where they keep Tai Lung in?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what it reminds me of.
yeah. I know what you're talking about. Good Lord. Ooh, speaking of which, I was watching Cars 2 last night. That's what I fell
Cars
asleep to
2. Yo,
watching Cars
Cars
2.
2. Okay, okay, wait, hold on.
So fucking good, bro.
Cars
So good.
2 has nothing to do with the actual trilogy of Cars.
I
It's so
know. I mean,
irrelevant to the trilogy because it's literally just like a heist. It's like a heist
yeah,
movie.
it is a heist movie. Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean
it's ridiculous.
the racing was cool though. Like the World
Yeah.
Grand Prix, it was cool. Um, but no, like watching it back like as an adult, it, it crazy movie for kids. Crazy movie for kids. Bro, we watched cars get like crushed and killed
Yeah.
like fully. We watched people
Straight up just
die.
die. Yeah,
We watched
yeah.
people die. I remember because like okay, the scene where the American like spy car like
Hmm.
he's like he gets captured and they kill him, right? By making him drive and
Yeah,
stuff, right? You
yeah,
remember that?
yeah.
I remember as a kid that like scared me because I was like because like he literally died in their because they were like okay, we're gonna kill McQueen, and they zoomed in on like the TV screen of McQueen racing, and then you could see his reflection and he just fucking exploded, right? And that's what like it was insinuating that's what they were gonna do to like Lightning
Yeah,
McQueen or
yeah.
whatever. That scared me as a kid. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, they're gonna kill my dog? And as an adult, like it didn't scare me, but I was like, damn, this is
That's what they were
crazy
doing. Yeah,
for
yeah.
like a kid. And like another one was like at the very beginning of the movie, this red like British agent car is contacting what Finn McMissile, right?
Hmm.
And Finn goes to like the oil rigs where the bad guys are, and he finds the red car crushed in a fucking box. Literally crushed in a box. And
Dude,
I'm
that's
like,
like,
that's car gore, bro.
yeah,
That's
that's
literally
car.
gore. I'm like, that's insane, right? And like, it's not even the first car they did it for. They did it for like three cars in that movie, and I'm
Oh
like,
my God.
holy shit, this movie is hardcore as fuck. And the thing is, first movie, third movie had nothing else to do like
Nothing to
that.
do
They
with
were
it.
not even close to the level that Cars 2 was on, bro. Like they were smoking something different when they were
Oh
making
my
up
God.
Cars 2, bro.
Yeah.
But amazing movie. It's so funny. I love
What
it very, very
I
much.
think a recent kids movie that I really liked was Sonic. Sonic is really good. Sonic 3 is amazing. Oh my
Oh, the
God.
first.
Yo,
Oh,
Sonic
did you watch
3?
it in theaters? Did you watch it in theaters?
No, I watched it at home.
I'm gonna watch it at home soon.
Yeah.
I need to watch Sonic
It's
3.
so
Yeah.
good, bro. Sonic 3 is amazing.
I'm so excited. I love
It's
Shadow the Hedgehog is one of my favorite like
Yeah, and he's voiced
animated
by
characters
Keanu. He's voiced by
ever.
John Wick, bro.
He's voiced by
He's
John
voiced by
Wick,
John
man.
Wick.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait to watch this.
The last act of this movie is like I can't even imagine being in theaters and just screaming my head off.
Yeah.
I'll say this without spoilers. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, you're really gonna like this movie.
Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. I'm so excited for that shit, bro. I'm so excited. I'm gonna watch it very soon. I might watch it today. Honestly, I don't have much going on, so I might watch it today.
Yeah,
Very excited. But yeah, I've been thinking like I want to revisit some of these classic kids movies I want to watch for myself again. That's like what I
yeah. I
told my
think
friends. My friends interrupted me last night. I was watching Cars 2 in bed, and then someone called me like, "Yo, hop on GeoGuessr," and I'm like, "I'm watching Cars 2." And he's
not
like, "Are you a
tonight, dog.
fucking?"
Not tonight.
He's like, "Are you an infant, bro? Hop on GeoGuessr." And I'm like, "Fuck, man. Okay." And I had Cars 2 on at the side while I was playing GeoGuessr. It was like, I gotta watch this movie, bro. I gotta watch this movie. Oh man, so good, so good. But yeah, I'll probably watch Sonic 3 after this, and then I watched the reason I watched Cars 2 is because I watched Cars 1 like a couple months back, and I watched Cars 3 right before that as well. I watched it in like a very weird order.
Yeah,
But I was feeling nostalgic, and I love the Cars. It's one of my favorite Pixar series by far.
really?
Cars is probably
Okay.
like one of my favorite Pixar series. And I was feeling really nostalgic, and I really wanted to watch the second movie,
Mhm.
and I did, and I loved it, and I can't wait to
Honestly, this might be a
watch it.
hot take, but I prefer the DreamWorks the DreamWorks trilogies more than the Pixar ones. Because like what Pixar trilogies are there? There's I mean quadrilogy, trilogy, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's Toy Story,
Mm-hmm.
there's Cars, and then
Mm-hmm.
what else?
Incredibles.
Yeah, there's two of Incredibles. Okay.
Yeah. Isn't there three Incredibles? Is there a
No,
third
it's
Incredible?
two. There's two.
There's two?
Monsters Inc. Basically, I actually like
Monsters
Monsters.
Inc. I like Monsters
Yeah,
Inc. a lot too.
yeah. No, but like with DreamWorks, you got Shrek,
Mm-hmm.
you got Puss in Boots. I mean, that's part
Mm-hmm.
of Shrek, kind of. How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
What else is there? Oh,
Uh, yeah.
Madagascar. Yeah,
Yeah. No,
Madagascar is really good.
DreamWorks definitely has more of the classics. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. In my eyes, they all blend together as my childhood animated movies.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
I
I
love
think
them all.
still to my favorite like Disney movie, animated movie, like not 3D animated, like 2D animated movie
Hmm.
is probably The Hunchback of Notre Dame. I don't know if you watched that movie.
I've watched, yeah, as a guy, I
Yeah.
watched it a very long time ago, but I
So
did watch it. Yeah.
first of all, as an artist, this movie is beautiful. It's
Mm,
so beautiful because they use
mm,
like 3D and 2D like and they blend it together. I love when they do that. It's
mm.
like they did it. I think they did in Spider-Verse 2, right? Where they kind of like took 3D models and drew like 2D stuff on them. Like that's
Yep.
basically how they made it.
Yep.
And Hunchback, I'm not saying it's similar, but it has like that kind of feeling.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
Also it has like a super adult like themes to it.
Really?
Like Froyo is straight up like in love with Esmeralda, who's like a much younger than him. And
Hmm.
like he has this one song called Hellfire, which is literally all about like his lust over her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man, the things that they like, the things Disney snuck into their kids' movies, like in the
No,
90s,
but
were,
because the story itself is very dark.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
100, very dark story.
In the original Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hmm.
Um, Spoiler alert, in the original book, everybody dies.
Ah.
Yeah, so Quasimodo, Esmeralda, like everybody, it's a bad ending. But in the Disney movie, it's a bit better.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's still
Yeah.
my favorite.
My
Like
favorite 2D movie is probably Emperor's New Groove.
that's a great one too. That's a
I
really
love
good
that
one.
series. Both, I think
As
it's what? Emperor's New Groove and then what? Kronk's New Groove? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think so.
Um, I love that movie. I love it. Kronk is literally my favorite uh animated character ever. He's
Uh,
so funny.
what's that
Uh
movie called? It's the one of Aztec. It's like on Aztec. It's like two guys, and then there's like, oh my God, fuck, I forgot the
I
name.
I I know this. I know this. My sister was
Journey
rewatching it the
to
other day.
something. I think it's like Journey to something.
Uh,
Hold on.
I think what's like the girl's name? What's the freaking girl's name? Chell? Is it Chell?
Yeah.
Yeah, El Dorado. It's El
El
Dorado.
Dorado, the road to El
El
Dorado,
Dorado.
or is it
Yeah,
Journey to El
yeah.
Dorado? I can't.
It's
I
the
forgot.
road to
Yeah,
it's the road to El
yeah,
Dorado.
the
That's
road to
what
El
it is.
Dorado. Yeah,
Of course, I remember Chell, bro.
yeah.
That's what I remember thinking. That movie was it was good.
It was
It was
good.
good.
Oh man, no, it's a good
It was
movie.
good. But
Um,
no, The Emperor's New Groove is definitely um that's my movie, bro. That's my favorite 2D movie. The 3D one will be
I
How to
can't
Train
lie,
Your
bro.
Dragon.
Yeah, me too. I was gonna say I can't lie to you. It might be a
Hmm.
basic answer, but it's gonna be How to Train Your Dragon. That
Hmm.
movie is so sweet. Look, I
It's it's
love.
it is the perfect movie.
Yeah,
It is the
yeah, I
perfect movie.
love. So here's the thing. I love when movies like incorporate music perfectly into their movies.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
And How to Train Your Dragon is it does that perfectly. Oh
Yeah.
God, it's so good. How to Train Your Dragon is
Yeah.
amazing.
That's why the New Groove series is so good because they
Yeah,
also have really good music in
with
the
music,
new
yeah,
movies.
yeah.
They're just so
Um,
funky. I love it. I love it. I
like
love it.
I think my favorite Disney music, like song or whatever, is probably the Bells of Notre Dame, like the intro song to Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love
Hmm.
that theme. I love that theme. It's great.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, the Hunchback of Notre Dame had very like dark
Yeah.
like sounds. They're very good. Very
Also, he's
good.
like he uses like actual bells for their
Hmm.
themes because like the Notre Dame because the whole Quasimodo's whole job is to like ring the bell when it's like noon or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's a nice
Yeah.
like yeah, yeah, it's great.
Oh, I've just stumbled across oh an adult Disney The Emperor's New Groove Cusco llama costume. You know when Cusco became a llama, right? In that movie, there's a costume for that. It's horrifying. It's horrifying.
Okay, well, I
That
think
is not nice.
I think I think that's enough.
We might have gone too far into this
Yeah,
little rabbit hole here.
yeah.
I should have rewatched this movie. It was so good.
I should rewatch
So
Hercules.
good.
I kind of want to rewatch Hercules. Yeah,
Hercules, yeah.
Hercules is really good
There
too.
goes a cousin. Bro, look at freaking
Hercules. The thing with Hercules though
look at
is
Yzma, bro.
Hades.
Yzma.
Hades is so drippy in that movie. Oh my God,
Yeah.
bro. Who the fuck has fire for hair?
Bro, he was on
So
some
dri-
different timing, bro. Very cool. Very cool.
that
Also
motherfucker had.
101 Dalmatians, bro. That
I
shit
haven't watched
was
that movie actually.
You didn't watch
That's one I
101
haven't.
Dalmatians?
No, no.
Oh, it was a classic when I watched it as a kid.
Yeah.
You might not actually know this one, but what's it called? The Rescuers, I think. Yo, what you know about the Rescuers, bro?
Is it that dog one?
No,
Is
no,
it's like the animals, right?
it's the
It's the
two
two
mice.
animal,
The
two
two
mice.
mice.
Yeah.
The two mice. Um, oh, I had both. I had both movies on like because there's two movies. There's Rescuers and like there's Rescuers Down Under. I had both of them on uh video. I mean on like a
Hmm,
Blu-ray
hmm.
DVD. I would watch that shit like
Oh God.
every week, bro. I
Uh,
loved those two movies. Some of my favorites.
what's another one I really? Oh,
Look terrifying though.
I love Princess and the Frog too. Princess and the Frog is really good too. I like the
This is
villain.
yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
villain
yeah.
was really cool for that movie. Um,
Mm.
I also love that scene where they go into like the blind witch's house and they literally make her a soup, right? Like
Hmm.
they help her like make a soup, and I think she does some shit and like she turns I don't know she like helps them or something. But yeah, there's a like my memory's kind of skewed of that movie, but
I don't
it's a
remember
good
very
movie.
well either. Those were a
Yeah, it
long
was a
time
good movie.
ago.
It was a really good movie. Yeah, I love
God.
the environment in that movie a lot because it's like it goes from like houses, right? Houses, towns, and whatever, and then they're like in a forest, and the forest is really lush and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Madame Medusa, she still scares me to this day, bro. God, what her freaking face in The Rescuers. It was 1977 that movie came out.
yeah, yeah,
Nuts. Nuts. I can't believe it was that old. But I mean, it did look like a 70s movie, but I don't know what it was on Blu-ray. It looked so good to me.
yeah.
Looks so good to me. I miss Blu-ray DVD. I do. You know, I do. I used to on my
I miss,
PS3.
bro. I miss when Disney used to make like fucking 2D movies. You know, like the Beauty and the Beast, Princess and the
Yeah.
Frog, Hunchback, those type of movies.
Mm-hmm.
That was peak Disney, bro. I don't care what anybody like. Bro, there was literally a part like if you look at the Disney timeline, that those like movies were literally called the Disney Renaissance.
Yeah.
Like Disney, I don't know what time from what time it went through, but like Beauty and the Beast, I think that was like when it kind of peaked, at least in the box office was, and that's when like when they made the most money
Yeah. Yeah.
at that time. Yeah, but yeah,
Hmm. I didn't expect us to get nostalgic this episode.
yeah.
Man.
I think this is a good place to end it then.
To
Yeah,
chop it.
yeah.
Sure, very well. Um, well, this has been a good one. It's been
It's been
fun.
a great one. Yeah, it's been
Good
fun. It's
discussion.
been really fun. Yeah, it's been
Uh,
a lot of yapping this time.
a lot of yapping.
Yeah,
I hope listeners enjoyed the last episode where we played a
played Mad
game.
Libs.
Yeah. I've had
Oh
good
man.
feedback on it so far. I mean, I hope
Mhm.
people are enjoying it. I know it was a little more like outrageous than our episodes normally
What did
are,
you
but
put in their blood? What did you put in
yeah.
blood?
Hey, look, man, I didn't mean to, okay? I swear I didn't mean to do it. But that's the beauty of Mad Libs. They're putting words in my mouth. They're putting words in my mouth. And apparently
False
it's put in their blood.
accusations.
Yeah, accusations. But thank you everyone so much for listening.
If you made it this
We
far.
Yeah, if you made it this far.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone who makes it this far. You know what? A lot of
Yeah,
people,
exactly. Yeah.
they don't necessarily finish the episode they start. But thank you to our supporters, our listeners, our lovely, lovely listeners who've made it this far. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will catch you guys in the
In
next
the next
episode.
one.
Podcast out.